Guest is a nationally recognized painter, and his paintings recall biblical, classical, and political stories. We wanted to show you something a little bit different than we normally do here, but take a look at this painting. This one is from the Tuskegee Institute. His work has been displayed in the White House and the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library, among other prominent places. Recently, he joined forces with companies throughout the U.S. to gift over 5,000 framed prints to men and women who lost loved ones in the ongoing fight in the Middle East. His latest painting captures the spirit and legacy of our 45th President, Donald Trump. It's called The Awakening. The best is yet to come. And with us now is artist Ray Simon. Ray, great to have you with us. You have that painting of Donald Trump, and I know you have several others. So let's talk about these paintings. They're very realistic, very talented, obviously. Tell us how you got into this.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure. I've been telling stories. I've been painting my whole life, and I've been telling stories and paintings from the very beginning, and I think that it just evolved over the years of telling compelling stories about us. And I had a wonderful art teacher that always said, celebrate the art within you, not you within the art. I don't paint about myself. I create paintings, John, that allow all of us to be who we are today. And it came at a great cost, whether it's the Tuskegee Airmen, whether it's Abraham Lincoln, whether it's George Washington, and paintings that I don't paint hate. I paint the challenges we were in, the challenges we overcame, the challenges we face today, but in every painting I put hope, in every painting.
Well, your paintings, as you indicated, are being used for educational purposes. We were talking previously about how really instinctually we're visual learners, but tell us about how your paintings are being used in schools.
Right now we have the Divine Providence, the painting that's in the George Washington, was commissioned for the George Washington Presidential Library. It's being used in Austintown school systems. We've been doing a beta testing for about 4 years, and lead history teacher Ron Johnson, we've realized that by nature we learn visually. We are visual. So the grades, we track the grades from using the fox in the wheat field on the George Washington, which brings you right to the Second Battle of Trenton at Assumption Creek, where British General Cornwallis called him the bloody old fox, done it again, the old sly fox. It talks about the path, the woman across. So the grades went from a C- to a B+, tracked on Google. It's Illuminate, which is a Google platform, and in gifted class, they went from a B- to an A+.
And so let's put the painting back up on the screen here. We have it that we can show everyone. And describe for us what it is, the painting with George Washington. You mentioned the fox there. We can see that. But describe what we're looking at here.
Well, right, you see the fox in the wheat field, and it really captures, and students are able to associate the fact that it's the Second Battle of Trenton. The young girls across the path, representing a generation yet to come, women who are the bearers of life. They procure humanity's future. She's releasing 13 doves, a separate but combined journey. The first dove has an olive branch for peace and a ribbon, and on that ribbon, John, is the first letter in the series written by Thomas Paine called The American Crisis, of which Washington stood on the banks of the Delaware and said, "These are the times that try men's souls. The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot in this crisis will shrink in the service of the countrymen." But it motivated the troops to cross the icy Delaware, trek 10 miles in knee-high snow, and they decimated the British hired German Hessian troops, and it stunned the world to be a local high school here beating an NFL football team. It just shocked the world.
And a story I think that all kids need to hear about how fantastic this country is. It's a pivotal story in American history, and you do that through these paintings. Ray, wish we had more time to talk about this, but tell us where we can go to find out more about your work.
Well, right now I'm just on Facebook because I've really dedicated a lot of my time to creating paintings, but Joe and I we're working to get a website up, but I'm on Facebook right now, just Raymond A. Simon, and we'll have some direction on where we're going, but I've just really focused all these years on just creating paintings that tell beautiful stories of us.
Well, they are beautiful paintings. We see one here honoring the Tuskegee Airwomen and men, featured in that one as well, and some of your other work. Ray Simon, thanks so much for spending some time with us.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your